what's up? I'm on vacation right now in a beautiful forest resort with hammocks in it. Just kidding. We're in the woods right now, just sort of like practicing some skills. I was chopping down some trees and this sort of thing. My buddy is going on his hammock journey, and he's attempting to construct his own hammock. Not attempting, he has done so. So dude, tell us about it, like the design, and sort of like your motivation for building it.
Yeah. So basically, I bought a Hennessy hammock the first time, which I was intrigued but not completely happy. So I just, I guess I want to take the chance to learn by doing my own. I'll show you what I've done here. So starting from the tree, you have a 4-layer of paracord wrapped around the tree as a tree hugger. Then you have the Hennessy recommended figure 8 lashing, so it's all sort of friction based, no knots. Double paracord going down, so this becomes 1100 pounds of test force as opposed to 550. The most complicated part is when you get to the tensile rope slash fabric combination. So this is a lashing I learned from the internet. I believe there is at least 2 different lashings that you can apply at this location. This one does kind of consume a little bit more fabric than I would like to, so it limits or it minimizes the length of the hammock. It's reverse identical from the back, another lashing to 2 sets of paracord going back to the 3 loop. This actually is rain poncho. So if you see at the bottom, I've wrapped up the head part.
Is that the hood?
Yeah, the hood. So for the rain poncho, actually there's a lot you can say. You can definitely wear it as a piece of garment for rain protection or wind protection. You can strap it up for a lean-to, a one-sided lean-to, or for a small hammock. So there's a lot that you can actually do with one piece of gear and the appropriate cordage with it.
So let's talk like about the limitations of this. Like we were saying, it would be awesome to take with you if you're camping, put it up around your site and just like hang out in it. Like it's super comfortable. I can definitely attest to that. But like as it is right now, there's extra things you would like to add on to it that would help it become a better shelter overall, right?
Yeah, the first thing to add will be having a ridge line, whatever is structural or just for comfort. That's one thing to go in there, so you can add gear. You can also add a back netting sock, which probably would really like it here in BC with all the bugs. And after that, if you add a tarp, you're really going back to a Hennessy hammock setup, so you really haven't lost anything. The hard part for me, which I have not yet been able to accomplish, is actually to find the ripstop nylon fabric in the appropriate length and to get it processed by a local sewing person. So that's still missing. They're quite expensive. Other than that, it's I think it's a fairly universal sort of way of sheltering, and Hennessy Hammocks and the other guys just jumped on the wagon.
So how much did all these materials cost?
The poncho probably like $20, and then the paracord maybe $8. So it's $30 for a startup setup versus 150.
So 30, so like 40, well, 30 or 40 bucks. Then you got to throw in the bug netting and
yeah,
then another tarp. So it's probably going to be around 50 bucks by the time all is said and done. It's interesting, like to do it yourself. I think it's really clever and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, hammocks are cool. Like they open up like a world of possibilities, right?
Absolutely, because right now you could be sitting on rocks, you know, wet ground or whatever you want it to be. But do it yourself has a huge potential. I mean, it teaches you how to do things. You're not just a dumb guy that bought something in the superstore for like $500 and then. So you're basically getting out of the Gore-Tex and GPS crowd into the more knowledgeable bushcraft oriented.
Yeah, I'm impressed. It's pretty comfy.
And if you don't slip in it, you can always just chill out for half an hour when you're at your campsite. So
yeah,
rest your back, energize.
I gotta say, it feels like everything is supported nicely. You know, it's not quite like well, I mean, it's a hammock. Most people have probably been in a hammock at some point, but probably most people don't do it that often. And when they do, they're very pleasantly surprised, like I am. Like I just don't want to get up now. You know.
Yeah, you better get up.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Okay.